This constitutes all available data. That information is not available.
Then you will remain silent until further instructed.
Confirmed.
If you didn't want the answer, you shouldn't have asked the question.
Korak, what are your limits?
They have not yet been defined. My knowledge is virtually infinite. My secondary ability is to logically process that knowledge and make accurate predictions. Instructions are not needed if commands are succinct. That is better. Our relationship will be best served if your statements are free of ambiguity.
You know what they say. No good deed goes unpunished.
My interpretation of the data leaves little room for error. There seems little point in wasting time on such an explanation, since you would be incapable of understanding it.
It is an immutable certainty.
I am checking. Kindly wait. I have the information you require.
Help me, ducks. You alright, chickens? What's the other one? Cock. Alright, cock. Help me, duck. How you doing, chickens? Alright. And it's me again. Alright. Mess still here. Never mind. Anyway, what we're doing today? We're doing today, this is the AI generated concept, and I got it to sling together in a few seconds because I needed a thumbnail. So I've had this idea. We want a coin dispenser, RFID coin dispenser. So we've made our RFID coin already. We've made a token acceptor and keeper, token acceptor and give you a coin back again. Now we need to press a button and it gives you a coin. And as it gives you, it logs down the RFID number and records the date and time. So it knows how long you've stopped being or dispensed the coin to you. Okay, so anyway, let's have a look. So we've got the coins, little plastic coins, 3D printed with an RFID token in it. You've seen them. Now we've got various things. Like, I'm not going to be able to show you. Right, here we go. We've got this RFID coin. We've got a reader head on it, and one of my UPAS KPV2 controllers. So you basically put your coin in. So this one is designed to read your coin. You put it in and grab it from. If I can't see what I'm doing. There. So you put it in. Let's get my hand out of the way. So put it in and out it comes. Okay, and as it goes through, the read head reads it. And it operates a relay, does whatever you want it to do. So there's that one. Then we've got... Right, what have we got? Ah, here it is. Then we've got this one that reads it. I haven't got the RFID read head on it or the controller, so you put that in and it just comes out the bottom. So it swallows it up and just comes out the bottom. And the idea is that comes out the bottom and catches it in a bowl or tub ready for you to collect. Okay, but as you put it in, it reads it, and then you can tell it what to do, whether you whatever you want to do with it. Just maybe on the way out of it on a barrier access post. So you put your coin in, it unlocks a barrier and keeps the coin, and you go drive out, and that's the end of you. Well, that's okay. So anyway, so what we need now is to make this bit, this dispenser. So I had various ideas, and I come up with a rotating dispenser with tubes. So you stock your tubes up, and that's the design we've got to come up with, the ideas. I've got various ideas. So the idea is, the initial idea is let me just put you onto another screen. The initial idea is it's got tubes. So you've got your tokens. Imagine you've got a load of these all stacked up in tubes. Let's go to that one a minute. So you've got these in tubes. Right, you've got tubes you can't see. Tubes full of these. Right, so that's 1 tube, 2 tube, 3, 4, 5, 6 tubes, whatever it is. Imagine a Gatling gun. Instead of it being horizontal, it's vertical, and it rotates. Now these are in tubes like that, and there's a stepper motor in the middle, and it's rotating the tube. So these rotate round like that. They rotate round, and there's a faceplate with some kind of guide and hopper with a pin in it. So as the tube rotates, it hits the pin. The pin sticks up enough to catch 1 token. So as it rotates, the tube carries on rotating, and there's a gap at the bottom, and it leaves behind. The pin hits the one and leaves it behind, and it pushes it into a hopper, which corrects it and guides it out. So it guides it out, and it brings the coin upright and issues it. So you take it, there's no slot at the top, you press your button and it issues you a coin, and at the time it issues you, it reads the coin in, records the details. Anyway, there's that. Right, so to that end now, and I've just had another idea as well, because sometimes people don't want to fill the hoppers up. They don't want to sit there filling these up in tubes. So at the top it needs to have, as part of the rotating system, probably on the same stepper motor somehow, as it rotates the top, it basically rotates right. You put a load of these loose, you stick a load loose random like that in the top of a hopper. But as it rotates, it just drops. They've dropped through holes into the top of the slots, and it fills them up automatically. Just fills them up. Now, how it knows when to stop filling it up is when they're full, because no more can drop in. Okay, no more can drop in. So the last, it's got to be designed so the last coin is flush with the top, sort of, yeah, flush with the top. Now somehow I might have to alter the design of these, give it a bevel, so if it does drop in, if it's the last one and it doesn't need any more, instead of it jamming, it just pushes it out as it rotates, pushes it out, and there's no more can go in. So it's got to rotate round and only fill the ones that are there. So that's going to require a bit of workmanship, maybe a nice bevel that they can't actually stick. And this thing that distributes the coin, it's probably just going to be a disc with this holes in it this size that just will push the coin around, but it can't jam, you see. Anyway, that's a bit of the idea for the top. But for now, I need to concentrate on the bottom bit. So we've got to start with something. So we'll design some tubes and a rotating system that'll take these coins and some kind of, as it turns, it'll push against. The tubes will rotate around it. All the weight of the tubes will rotate around. And as it hits the pin, it'll just stop it. So the pin might have to be retractable or not. But as it hits the pin, it'll dispense the coin into this strange bowl-looking thing that captures the coin. And its gravity will make the coin will drop like that into this bowl thing, but gravity will force it to go upright and down to gravity, and then it'll come out into the slot ready for the user to pick. So there's that. Anyway, so let's get Sketchup loaded. Let's get Sketchup loaded and start some initial designs. Why not? So I don't want it too many one-offs. I've got plenty of trial and error versions to get to this point. There's many of these things, and it's a waste of plastic. So anyway, but once it's done, it's done, isn't it? So anyway, so we're opening up SketchUp. I thought we were. Oh, here it is. Right, it's coming onto the wrong screen, and it's sticking. Right, there we go. Right, wrong window. It's coming up onto the wrong window, and it's a bit laggy. Right, anyway, so we've got it up. So let's switch over to it. Here we go. Right, okay. Here we go. Oh, I spoke to someone on the radio today. Somewhere in Germany, East Germany, on an island. What was it called? UPAS? Because I don't know. I have to find it again. Anyway, I recorded it on the QRZ. Right. So what we need first, we need to open up the original one. Sorry, I've got something 3D being printed. It's just finished. I just had an alarm to say. Actually, we'll have a look at that because I needed to. We'll have a look at that in a bit. Let it cool down. It's a wristwatch holder stand. So I need a wristwatch holder for my smartwatches. Anyway, let's get back onto it. Where are you? Right. So we've got to get the coin and probably the acceptor. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll take the bits we want and put it into a new model. Or do we design it here? Not sure yet. Probably got a lot of stuff here we could design it with. Yeah, here's all the token, the last of the token. Well, I've only got that model. Where's my other model? Oh, there it is. Sorry, I thought I'd delete it. So they got these two models, right? So the coin keeps the coin and reads it. This one reads the coin and gives it you back. And now I need one with a button on it that issues you the coin. So we could model it here. I'll tell you what, we'll model it here. We'll model it here, right? So first thing we're going to need, we know the size of the coin. It's 32 mil. 32 millimeters by 8 millimeters. Why is it that, you say? Why is it that big? You say you put it in your pocket and you don't lose it. Right, so 32 mil by 8. So anyway, we've already got the size of the slot sorted out. In here, we can have a look. There it is. It's just a nice snake S that takes it around, passes the coin around and in and out, and it's in the optimal position to detect that coin. So is this one. Right, so what we need now then is we need another. So we'll start with some tubes. So the tubes are they can't be a tight fit. It's got to be slightly loose fit, but not loose enough that the coin can tip over. So this is going back to our laser from last time. We've got it all on here. So what we'll do is let's create something. Let's make a bit of a grid. So it needs to be round. So I'll tell you what. First let's put some lines on. No, let's have a basis. Have something square. Right. So I'll just go like that, and we'll say it's going to be. So I've got radios on all over the place. So we're gonna. Just imagine it's going to be something. Initially, I thought we could fit it inside 100 by 100 post, metal post. So let's keep it like that then. Let's go 100 by 100. Right, so we've got a square basically. So if we had a square post, it would fit in the square post. Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to center half this up. Right, we're going to find the centre. There's a centre. Right, because we're going to have a stepper motor in there. So, I'll tell you what we could do with a stepper motor. So, let's just grab a stepper motor. Just going to save that. Because we're going to use a stepper motor. We can control the stepper motor. Right. So, what we're going to do now is I'm just going to load another instance of Sketchup Make 2017. Okay, I'm just waiting for it to load. Right, it's loaded up on the other screen. Okay, let me just open up an existing file. There it is. Right, so we're going to grab a stepper motor. Instead of designing a stepper motor, we've already got one. So we're going to nick a stepper motor or copy it from our laser. So let's get a stepper motor. There's one. Why not get the... I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll take all this. Take that. No. That and that. We'll take those. We don't need the wheels. So we'll copy those. And we want to put them in here, temporary. So... Right, so we've got it there. We're going to have to rotate it. Right, let's just rotate it around so it's flat. That's it. Okay, so I suppose we want the holes and the fittings and the width and everything. Right. So we're obviously not going to have a belt driven. We could have a belt driven one, but I think we're going to just control it directly. Alright, so I think we can lose the plastic. Let's lose the original plastic. Right, so what we want now, we just need to know the thickness of this. Should have measured the plastic before I got rid of it. 6mm. So let's make this plastic 6mm. There we go. Right. So we want that in the middle of here, really. So we need to grab it by the centre. So let's say alright, so I'm going to grab it from there. No, I've not grabbed it. I've got onto rotation tool, which is weird. Let's try it again. Right, so I'll grab it from there. I'm going to put it on the cross. If it'll let me. It's not letting me because it doesn't know what I'm trying to do. To keep zooming in. So if it won't let me, I'm going to have to change the angle a bit. Right, try and get it again. Right, let's see if we can get down there. Almost. Go on, you can do it. Right, let's try again. It's not easy. Right, it's playing what they call silly buggers. So let's just take it down manually. Right, that might do it. Might be enough. So I'm trying to get it just on that thing there. I'll tell you what. No, let's just go X-ray. Probably needed to go X-ray. There we go, X-ray. Right, so we're in the right ballpark. Okay, so now we need to go flush with the top. So I'm going to lift it up until that's flush. So I'll go from there. I'll press up so we can't go in any other direction. And it should be able to constrain on the... that's it. So yes, we're flush there. And all the holes in the right place. Pulley wheel. I don't think we need the pulley wheel. So let's lose the pulley wheel. We can always get it back if we want it back. Right, no pulley wheel. Right, so now we want some holes in this to mount it. So we're going to go into this bit here. Tell you what, we'll go into these. Just bend these over a bit like so. So I'm going to copy that. I have to come out of here. So back out to there, paste in place. I need to go into each one. Do the same again. There's no quick way of doing this. But this guarantees they're all in the right place. Paste in place. Let's do that one next. Paste in place, last one. Paste in place, right. So now we've got... so we've got, if we could hide... oops. So if, I should have one called fixings. Rocker switch. Have I got fixings? It's probably mixed them up, isn't it? Stepper motor fixings. Stepper motor fixings. Can't see them. Oh, can go into it and find out. Oh, it's just not. It's not on a fixing. Okay, so right, let's create a new layer called stepper motor. And that comes with a fixing, so we'll go stepper motor. Where are you? There we go. Turn off the stepper motor. Just leaving the fixing holes. We want a little bit wider than the fixings, which is 3mm. I don't know that exactly 3mm, so I'll give them a little bit more. So 3.25. No, that's wrong. Right, so we want to go off an offset of 1.625. Is it 625? No, that's way too much. What is going on? Right. 3mm, 1.5, let's just say 1.6. Why is that too massive? Oh, I know, I'm doing it wrong. I think I'm doing a circle, so I go offset. I know what to do. Right, so the offset needs to be the exact size the offset is. 0.25. There we go. So we'll do all the offsets. 0.25. So we don't have to drill it out. The pin will fit in. 0.25. Right. Okay. Oops. Don't want to move that. I clicked on the wrong tool. Right. 0.25. 0.25. Right, we need to get rid of the inner bit. Just delete them. Okay, so we can extrude them. So we're starting with a square that'll fit in a 100mm post. Now we need to bring back the stepper motor. Alright, and we need to have a look at something. But before we do that, we need to hide this bit. Make it into a component. I'll just call it that, and we need to give it a... So it's a... I'm going to call it a Gatling gun dispenser. Gatling gun dispenser, right. So I'll put that in a layer of Gatling gun dispenser. Hide it for a second. Right, just because we want to get this circle here. So that has to sit flush. We've got to allow that to sit inside the plastic. So we need, the easiest way is just to grab it. Right, so I'll copy that. Come out of there. Right, bring back this bit here. Hide the stepper motor. Paste it in place. There it is. It's not on the surface, so we want it on the surface. So let's get it on the surface. So okay. So just press up arrow, and then it's already put it on the surface. Now that is exact size, so we don't want it the exact size. We want it slightly bigger. Let's say 0.5. 0.5. That'll do. So I'll get rid of this one now, the original, and that needs to be cut and paste in place and then extruded. Right, okay. So get back up to the right position now. Right, let's put the stepper motor back. And you can see what we've got now. So we've got a little bit of a gap around there. So it'll sit in nicely. We've got our fixings in place and our stepper motor. So next bit, we can get rid of these. Get rid of these now. Let's save it. So what we want now is we need to rotate something. So this shaft will be connected to something that rotates. Now that will be connected to the Gatling side of things. Right, so let's make some tubes. We want a platform that attaches to, so there's going to have to be, there's going to be some weight on that, so it needs some kind of bearing. Some kind of bearing in here. This might not work the way it is. So there's going to be some, it needs to be able to spin. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We're not sure, we'll keep the same thing again. Right, we'll copy that. I'll just go up, let's go up 50 mil. We don't need these pins anymore, we just need the shaft to come through. So we'll make it unique and delete all that stuff there. Right, so we've got a blank sheet again. Right, we've still got the original. Now we want it to be the same size as that, the same shape as that. Right, copy. Oh, hang on. Right. Copy. I'm going to paste it in place. Right, so we're going to... I need to just bring it up now, move it up. So we'll go up, press the up arrow, and it's going to immediately put it where it thinks we want it, and it's exactly right where we do want it. So we're going to now cut that off, go into this bit, paste it in place, and we should be able to, yeah, extrude it. So I'm going to extrude that through. Now we want a tight fit, so it almost needs to be exactly the same size. Yeah, I'll go for that. I can always file it a little bit if it needs to be. Right, there's probably going to be something else in there, a bush or something, but for testing for the first time, you know, it's enough. Right, so I need to lower that down. So I will just grab it by that, and it's trying to go sideways, so press up arrow key, and it'll only allow it to go down. It locks the position, so we need to go over. That's it, just right bang on there, that's it. Okay, so we've got the motor on a mount with a carousel that can spin, sort of. So now we need to do a bit more with it. This yeah, initial designs. Just going to save that. Right, what's the radio's going on?
India Kilo number 0 Foxtrot Germany Lima. Italy Kilo number 0 Foxtrot Germany Lima. Calling Security X Pacific Ocean. Standing by.
Right. So we've got that. Now we could do with a coin over here, couldn't we? Well, we don't need a coin, but not at the minute. So let's say we've got. Let's do a tube next. So 34mm. So 17mm, and that should give us 34mm, shouldn't it? Yeah. So we've got 34mm. Now the tube needs to be a certain thickness. So it's going to have to be 1.5mm, 2mm. Let's just say 1.5mm. Right, so we've got part of a tube. We don't need the middle bit at the minute. So now we need to know. Let's get the calculator up. Well, calculator. So we want to see how many can get. So they're 8mm thick. Right. So I'll say, let's say, oh, I don't know, times 8mm times 10. Oh, it's going to be 80. So we want them longer than that, really. Times 2, 160 millimeters. 160 millimeters. It's about this much. Proof of concept is probably enough. Actually, to proof of concept, it only needs to be short. So I'll tell you what, we'll make it short. We'll make it just do 8 coins. Right, so we'll do that. So let's get rid of that. So we're going to take this up 80mm. Oh, 10 coins it'll do. 10 of those coins. And if you want to grab a coin, let's get a coin. So I'll get one of them and one of them. We'll copy it. Let's just copy it. Put it here for now. I'll just put it there. Let's put the lid on it. Is that flush? Yeah, that's flush. Right, so we'll group it. Right, so there's your coin. Now it's there's a millimetre clearance all the way around. Right. Anyway, so let's copy. Right, let's duplicate that. Let's here we go. Watch this. This is good. Watch this. Look. So I'll copy that. Right. So I'm gonna copy that to there, and I'm gonna do times 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. Okay, now have we got? Yeah, we're all done. So we need to group them. Group them. We need to grab hold of them and view in this mode. We should be able to put it in the middle like that. Okay, so we've got our coins in our tube. Coins in our one tube. Now if you want to have a look, there they are. All the coins in the tube. What's gone on there? Why have we got a big thing there? What's that all about? What went wrong? What was that? I'm not sure what that is. We're not lined up. I don't know. It's weird, that, isn't it? Very strange. I seem to have got some. Oh, it's my original. It's my original tube for some reason. Oh, well, that's all about, I'm sure. Anyway. Right. Oh, I know. We've deleted the. Something's gone wrong. We've deleted something. Yeah. We haven't got a tube at all, have we now? Right, let's backtrack a bit. Something went wrong. So we've got it there. So we're okay there, but yeah, that's intact. That tube's intact from there. Right, let's probably make this a tube. Hang on, that's a bit bad. Selecting objects in the background, not a good idea. Let's just make that a component. It's a tube. Right. And we'll duplicate this one. And we'll go 8 mil times 9. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Right, we'll group that. Group it, and we're going to put this in there. I need a big X-ray.
Good morning, Tarasan. Japan Hotel 1, Sierra America, Juliet. Italy Kilo, number 0, Foxtrot, Golf, Lima. Your beautiful...
Right, so we've got a tube with 10 coins in. Tube with 10 coins in, but one tube doesn't make a Gatling gun, does it? We need more. So what we need is we need to arrange these around this 100 mil. Right, so tell you what, let's grab that and that, make that another group. Let's make it a component. Right, let's move it out of the way for a second. Right, let's try and chop this up into... So if I put a circle on it, so let's go a circle. Right, we don't need the fill. Then we need to measure, do an offset of 34mm. Right, that's a 34mm offset. Don't need the fill. Right, so that then should fit anywhere around here in theory. So if I put it there, it should have 2mm clear. No, it hasn't. What's gone wrong there then? No, it's not 34mm, is it? It's 34mm with the clearance, but the outer bit's bigger than 34mm. 37mm. Right, let's backtrack a minute. Backtrack and... Right, so we need an offset of 37mm. Okay, we don't need the fill. If we put this over here, for instance, that should be within the... Yeah, it's here within. So we need another one. So if I grab that there, grab hold of that, might only have to have 4 on this. It's not quite lined up, or is it? Oh, it was. Right. So I've got 2. So if I can I copy and paste in the same place? Probably. Copy. Paste in place. Rotate around this. Right, so I've got 4. We haven't got 6, we've got 4 at the minute. Now is 4 enough? It's going to have to be, there's no space for another one. Unless we budge them round, I think that's okay. We'll just go with 4 for now. Right, so we've got 4. We've got a shaft that spins, turns this whole thing round. Okay. We can get rid of these now. Alright, so we can group this together. Alright, let's group that. Now, you should be able to see it turn. Yeah, it should be able to turn it. Turn it round. So the stepper motor will turn it round. So it'll go. And what we're trying to achieve is when it turns it, it knocks a coin out. So it'll probably go round the same way every time. So it'll go around like that. So the bottom piece needs to have a pin that sticks up that knocks the coin out, and it can be in the same place. So there needs to be a groove. A groove. Right, so right, okay. I'll save that. So we could make it transparent so we could see what's going on. Probably the best too. Right. So this is stationary. We have a pin that comes up and sticks up. Let's put a pin in. So we need to expose a slot. How do we do partial slot? So we need to mount. These need to be mounted, held from the back or the side, but there needs to be a slot, a hollow slot that needs to be able to push out a coin. So we could do something like
No, beh, tanto amico, cioè sì, io come Nicola proprio, capito, da Paolo lì, e da zona 3, del Veneto, ecco, è bravo, però ecco, si è stufato anche lui e non c'ha più voglia.
I beg your pardon. Ciao. It's gone a bit dead now. It was banging earlier, that was. I saw a lot of noise on there. Anything else? No, let's turn it off. Nothing's happening. We'll leave the VHF one on.
The phone monitor, whatever you call it, on your screen.
That's a bit noisy.
No, 1-8. Now on your 446 ones, what you know, what unit ends or wherever you got.
I've got 34 on this right there.
Right, okay, whatever. Right. So, needs to have a slot, so it somehow we've got to contain the coin without coin needs, yeah, the first coin needs to rest free floating. So we need a way of it turning without the coin. Yeah, because this is solid. It's only the middle. The whole thing turns, right? So yeah, the whole thing turns. So we're going to need a static pin mounted here that comes up through. And if we have a groove all the way around, the thing isn't joined; it splits. But then this coin tube could have a slot in it to pass the pin round. Then the tube would have to hold the two sides together. And then there would have to be a space. It would have to kick the coin out. Right. So yeah, probably not the best way. Trying to keep it simple with just one rotating thing that rotates it, knocks a coin out. So so you've got 10 coins. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's go into this and just alter this a minute. I can get rid of that. I can push this up 8mm and it'll reveal the coin. We can look at it from that point. Right, so you've got tubes that are floating in mid-air, but to be fair, there could be a stand here, and it could attach the tops static to the stand. On the whole top. No, they have to rotate, wouldn't they? Oh dear. I don't want to copy someone else's design. I want it to be original and different. So it's got to I want it to work flawlessly without jamming, without problems. So imagine this thing rotates. It rotates. Tell you what, let's get it to rotate again. Alright, let's get it to rotate so we can visualise it. So we've got that there. So okay, so maybe something sticks out from the bottom in a U shape and round like a U, something U, and as this rotates, the pin hits the pin and pushes the coin out. But where would the coin go to? Let's try it. Let's try something. So we'll go on the end here. So let's do it from this side. Oh, that's in the way now. I think it's time to come out of this model. Copy. Let's come into right, let's come out of there. Let's have a new one. So new, don't save any changes to that one. Right, so we'll paste in place. And we'll zoom to there. Let's just set the model info because all the sizes will be wrong. So we want double precision. 0.5 precision points. Go like that. Right, okay. So we don't need these axes. Right, so we've got that now. There's nothing else in the model. It'll allow us to edit it quickly and stuff. Right, okay. Right, so what we want now then is a U-bolt. Some kind of bolt. Fixed bolt off here. So let's just draw something. I'm just trying these things out. Nothing set in stone. So that's the middle. It can't be the middle. It needs to come back. So we've got 50mm. Let's just say we can always move it. Let's just say 25mm. So we'll put some in there. 25mm. Let's say it's 5mm. 5mm. Let's say 5mm. Right, so we need to come out of there. Doesn't need to be a lot. Say 5mm. And then we need another 5mm. I need to draw a line at 5mm. Okay, I can get rid of that, and bring that up to that surface there for now. It needs to go, keep clear of it by, can't be 5mm, it must be only be, needs to keep clear, well let's say 5-6mm. So 7mm. So 7mm, and we'll come off it down 5mm. Get rid of that and come out wherever we need it. I suppose it could just sit in the middle. Go line up with that. Right. So we've got this prong sitting off it. I don't know, is that the it always takes the wrong one, doesn't it? Come on, you can do it. It's not gonna let me have it. Why can't I get that one? It's not doing it. It's took the both, hasn't it? Right, hang on. Don't want to do that because I have to start filling in. Oh, I know why. It won't let me have it because it's the wrong way. Why can't I get it? It's the measurement. Right, I've got it. Right, okay. Yeah, so we've got that little prong thing. We can do stuff with 3D printing that we can't do with CNC and well, with only a 3-axis CNC. To mill this out and then get that bit, it's not going to be possible. With a 3D print we can do it. Anyway, so there's our little push rod. Now it's right on the end there. Does it matter? It might need to come out a bit more. What we got to work out what's going to happen when this one comes round. So that's going to be a problem straight away. Right, let's rotate it. Right, rotate it. Where are you? So we're going to move that around so it's going to hit the coin, push the coin out, and it's wanting to push it against that. So we've got to alter this idea somehow to make it push the coin. It'll push it against the other one. Yeah, not good, not good, not good idea. So let's get the red around it. It'll push it out and it'll just push against there. So, but this is a fixed platform. This is. So if we had a guide, so if we had, we've got a gap there underneath. So if we had something that was to fill that gap around the coin like this, it would push it that way, but it wouldn't be able to go because it would hit the ridge and then it would push it out here. So, and that is fixed to this, and so is that. So let's try something then. So what we want is something like the tube. Right, so copy that. Paste it in place. Bring it down to the base of this plastic. Onto there. So we've got the coin encompassed. So we need to open it out. So the thing that's going to push it, it's going to want to, as this rotates, it's going to want to go in this direction. I think, yeah, it's going to want to push it there. So what we need then is the same all the way around here. So let's get those first. Right, let's copy all them. Right, so we've got two. So we're going to make a sort of a shoulder that guides these coins. Yeah, because it moves with it. It's okay to move with it. Right, let's get the rest of them. Right, last one. We're going to use these round pieces to make a ridge, a 1.5 2mm ridge that will slide under the push, that will guide the coin out of the slot. Okay, so we should have 4 now. No, we've left one up here by the looks of it. Yeah, we just left that there. Right, so we've got them. Yeah, we've got them all now. So we've got to create some geometry now. We don't want the inside, we want the outside. You can't have it blocking it, so it's just got to guide it out. So let's do the rotation bit again to see what will happen. Save that. Oh, save as. Don't want to save as. Save. Oh, why is it doing that? Oh, I know why, because I haven't actually saved it as anything yet. I better save it as something. RFID coin Gatling gun coin RFID Gatling gun coin dispenser, that'll do. Right. So we've got that there, so we need to rotate it. Now these aren't part of the rotation, are they? So let's hang on, I'll have to group it to group. Right, so now rotate. Let's try and work out what's going to happen with these. Right. Let's try and see what's going to happen. So it's going to go like that. Can't see from this angle really. Not the right angle, hang on. Let's go around this way. Right, so going like this, it's gonna push it against there. As it rotates, it's gonna push the coin out It just needs to trundle along the side of here, and the ridge keeps it coming this way. So it's going to be a bit of trial and error. So what I'll do is let's do some ungrouping. Hang on. Are they did I ungroup? Yeah, I've done it. Right, so what I need to do is hide these a minute. Right, I'm just gonna have to go for an intro and back in a second. Hey up. Right, let's have a sip of this. Right. Back on it. How do I can't hear anything on in this radio until I go like this, and then there's like loads of signals. Oh well. Right, so we've got our ridges, so we need to hide the Gatling coin dispenser. No, that's the wrong one. Stepper motor. Right, so we need to make a new layer, call it tubes. Tubes and coins. Will it let me? Yeah, it let me make that one. So I've got to make right, so I need to keep that and that. Stick it in tubes and coins and hide the tubes and coins. Right, so we've got these wires, these things. Now if you look from above, so if I go from above, oh that's from below, oh no it's from above, that's it. So they're all nicely laid out. So we need, when this, might need plan view parallel projection for this. Right, so when this rotates, these will come round like this. The coin is within. It pushes it. This is going to push that way. It's going to want to push, as it rotates, it's going to want to push it against this one. So what we've got to do is be able to work out the angle or the curve that it needs to push the coin out this way without disturbing or jamming the system. So it's going to be trial and error. So we could start with something. Let's just measure something arbitrary. Let's just say 20 mil. So add a line from there, or a curve from there to there. As this turns, it could be a block to it. So that's 20 mil is probably too much. Let's go 10 mil. Let's get a curve from. Now they go from there all the way around to there. Yeah, I like the idea of that. So a good curve from there to there. Right, so we've got this curve. Now it's gonna, as it rotates, it's gonna try and go this way. It's gonna not be able to go that way, so it's gonna have to, or maybe we need the whole section, the whole distance going to the coin and round. That might be too tight. Well, let's try it. Can get rid of that one a minute. Alright, let's come back onto it. Let's do a bit of rotation again. Alright, so we're back in this view. Tell you what, let's get rid of that. It's annoying. Put the coin tubes back. And we've got to work out, imagine this is a ridge. It needs to push it out without locking against it. Now the good thing is it's a round coin and a round guide. So let's get the old. Oh, I need to make this. Hang on. I need to get this and make it part of. Let's make it, group it with that for now. Right, put the coin tubes back and rotate this. If I can't. Come on, you can do it. Why don't you go? Why don't you snap into the middle? There you go. Right. We're at the wrong angle, so we need to come this way. Okay. Right, so we're there. And we need to rotate it away from us. So we're rotating it away. The key, the push, whatever it is pushing the coin towards me, but all the time this is rotating and providing a jam, pushing it right against it, and I've got a hook effect, more like a hook effect, and it'll just jam it up. So I do need the whole curve of it, so that's okay. Right, let's go again. Let's get the whole curve of it. Hide the tubes, plan view. Right, let's get rid of that one. And try again, so we need to come all the way over. Maybe go straight to the corner. So what, do we need the whole thing? Might do, might need the whole thing. Let's try that. Oops, that didn't work out too good, did it? Let's try again. There we go. Right, so oh, we've got that back again. We don't want it. Right, let's go back into this mode. Right, so if I get back to this point here, put the tubes and coins back, rotate around the center. Right, so when we rotate this now, take a notice of the the fact that it's a square, because I'll make that round if I have to, because obviously it can't get as far as that. Look. Alright, what's going to happen with this coin? It's more the coin, so it's going to rotate it out, it's going to hit the rod, the coin's going to start to move out under the slot, and right, so I can see that that's not going to work like that, because it's going to grab it and hook it again. Or maybe it'll just rotate the coin. This kind of thing I can't tell. You need something like SolidWorks or something like that to do the animation on it and the physics, but otherwise. Right, so let's just do one more time. Right, so we're going again, so it's going to turn. I can't see the other side while I'm doing it, you see, where it touches the coin, and as it touches, it's going to start to push the coin from underneath the pile out, and then because it's pushing it out, it's still touching the bar, and it's going to push. The coin would be halfway out. The coin would be here by now, like this, but then it's going to trap it. It's going to trap it. So right, so we need to do it slightly different. Right, let's go again. There we go. Right, let's get rid of that one. Oops, what happened? Where's he gone? There it is. It's playing around with me. Right. So we get rid of that. So instead of coming out to an angle, we almost want. It's deceiving because it almost wants to go straight up the side of here. What about if it goes straight up the side? Let's have a look. So if we go like that, use that as a, like that. That's the reference. Inference. No, it's not letting me. Okay, I'll go like that. And we'll go again. Like that. Right, so we've got that effect going on now. Right, here we go. So get back to this point here. Yeah, get back to that point there. It might have to come out a bit. Should be alright. Should be enough on it. We'll sort that out. If it looks like it'll rotate and work, then we can work on that. Right, so go here. Into the middle. Alright, so we're rotating it. Rotating it hits the keep. Starts to push the coin out. So far so good, because it'll be pushing along the line. It's not trapped at the minute. It's not moving yet, but I can see the trajectory of where it'll go out, and it should be pushing it, yeah, forward and out. So obviously it's going to be a round thing, so it would have fell off so that you need just the minimal amount. Yeah, it needs to fall off, doesn't it? Okay, it's time to change the design of this here slightly. So let's get back onto it again. Right, so getting somewhere slowly. Right. So our circle needs to be a circle. So let's make this into a circle. Right. Okay. Needs to be able to fall off. So we can make that into a circle, or do we go the whole bit like that? Probably like that. Yeah. Let's just do that. That's 100 mil though. It needs to go into 100 mil post. So the post has got a thickness of about 5 or 6 mil. So probably needs to go about there. So what have we got from there to there? 1.5 starting off. So these are going to have to move in a bit. Gonna have to move in closer. Now what will that have a side effect? It won't give us the space we need to push out, will it? Anyway, we can tinker with that. So we'll leave it there for now. So we'll get rid of that. Okay, get rid of that one. So it needs to be a ridge. It needs to start from there. But the coins, let's just go, let's come from there in, let's say 1.5 mil. Let's do a line like that. Right, so we've got a line. Right, so we know the coin. I need the coins back. Hang on. So the height of that, so that just misses this, and it gives us a small amount of clearance from there to 1.97. I could make that thinner. Let's just make that a bit thinner. Right, let's go up a mil. Right, okay, we've gone up a mil. And that'll give us 2.97. 2.97. Right. Okay, so let's come up 2 mil with this one. Come out of that into this one. Right, we need to get these lines now, so we need to make that part of this. We're gonna have to grab that and that, and probably that. I'll have to go around it all, I think. Go around it all. Right. Pity I overlap that there, but that's only the spacing. That's only a marker for the spacing. Right. So I need to copy all that off there, or cut it. Go into this. Paste it in place. Right, so we need to bring this up by 2 mil. No, we're going to have to intercept it with a model. Right, intersect it with a model, so we can. I see. We haven't got that. We can do. No, we still can't do it. Why not? Intersect that. Intersect the face with a model. Still not that. What is going on? Oh. Have I got bits missing? No. That's weird, isn't it? Why won't it like? It doesn't like it. What's gone wrong? Okay, let's cut it. Cut. Paste in place and cut and paste in place. Still can't do it. It's obviously not. It's not on. It's not flush with it, is it? For some reason. I don't get it. Maybe it's because that bit's already got a hole in it. Anyway, let's just cut it. Undo paste, or just make a new one. Make a new one. So we'll start from, oh, easier said than done. So I've got to go to there. Oh, that's not good. That's a hex. What am I doing? Right, about there. Right, is that gonna let me? No, still not gonna do it. Doesn't like these lines on, does it? Right, let's get these lines off a minute. Right. Oh, stop it. Right, why doesn't it like that? I don't get it. Right, cut. Paste. Cut, unless it's not a full circle. Paste in place. Ah, that's better. Right, let's just get rid of this. I know it's not a circle, it's more of a, but it gives me geometry to work with. So. Right, so we've got that. So that is able to spin with the tubes on it. What we need to do now is grab these, copy, and we need to put them on. Paste it in place. That's not paste in place, is it? What's gone on there? Why is it? Where's it gone? No, undo, paste. Oh, that's right. Copy. Oh, cut. Alright, paste in place. That's better. So we want probably need that there. Let's just draw a line. I'll tell you what, let's have the real stuff. The real size of it. Alright, so copy. Paste in place. Right, so we've got that, so we'll be able to extrude it up. 2 mil. Might be too much, but we'll give it a go. Right, let's have a look. Go back, put the tubes back. Right, so we've got this thing here. I need to rotate it. Right, so rotate it. So as we rotate it, oh, it's not moving with it, is it? So I haven't selected it, that's it. Try again. So rotate it, pushes against the stop, pushes the coin this way, it runs along the guide and pushes it out, and as the coin gets halfway out it topples out, and as it rotates it pushes it over this direction down here. So what we can do is we can move it so many degrees at a time. So let's say 10 degrees. So now say 15 degrees, and I'll have to rotate round it and move the coin out, or duplicate. Tell you what. Right, we'll copy the coin. Copy. Paste it in place, and we'll drag the coin out. So all we've got to do is drag it. I can see it's pushing against the thing. It'll push against this, so it needs to come this way really. So we need to keep it on the oh, can't do that. No, can't do that. Need to keep it on the bottom bit, grab it by the bottom. I just move it out a little bit and try it. So yeah, sort of there, isn't it? That's sort of there. What we could do is with hiding the tubes, having a look. Yeah, so in reality it'll be more like something like that. No. Anyway, something like that. Yeah, something like that. So that's not going to trap the coin there. So now we need to rotate it another 15 degrees. So go another 15. What's moving the coin? We don't want the coin to move. We want this to move. Alright, so go another 15 degrees. And the coin is then not in the right place, so it needs to drag it this way a little bit. Just the coin. What about that? So it's too far. That's about right there. Needs to just go this way a bit, sort of like that. A bit more over. Sort of, yeah, sort of. Okay, so at the minute it's still able to keep pushing the coin out without trapping it. Quite slidey, and it's got this V bit, and it's only lightweight, so it's going to push it out. If I need to, I can make the stepper motor oscillate slightly. Oh, I've lost my surface. I'll put that back after. So if with the stepper motor, I can make it oscillate back and forth, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, kind of thing, and slowly push this coin out. And you can even make them vibrate. So you could do all sorts of motions on them that will make it push the coin out, vibrate it out. And you could even have a slight angle. No, you don't want to do that because it's going in the box. Right. Okay, so let's rotate it another load. So another 15 degrees. Alright, so another 15 degrees. And move the coin. Let's have a look. So it's, yeah, it's pushing it now. So that's gonna have to travel this way quite a lot, like that. Yeah, so get to that point there, and it's still got an angle. Maybe this will need to curve, and then curve again, around there, so it follows each other's, and that way it won't get blocked. If that was curved, or maybe that needs to go this way, then that way. Anyway, at some point it's going to be trial now. We're going to have to print something out and try it. Right, let's try another 15 degrees. Another 15 degrees till the coin topples its balance. Right, so that's got to be almost out, and it's got to be out at 15 degrees. It's got to be almost out. It's out in it. It's got to be. So that would have been out long ago. Right, so potentially, well, so it could do with curving around here rather than straight. So it looks like it could work. Right, anyway, let's do a few undos. Right, are we back to square one, sort of? Right, okay. Oh no, we're still rotated. Hang on. Back to square one. Right. Right, okay, that's good. Save. So we don't want this curve, so let's get rid of them. Oh dear. Right. Yeah, we want that to follow that really. Now the question is, do we want this to follow this and round? Because it'll help push it out. We don't want it a round bit where it can get trapped. It needs to push it. So let's just have a look. Alright, let's get this back down again. Right, let's So we want instead of having it going this way, we want it to go that way. Sort of round there, yeah. Okay, let's get rid of these then. And go sort of like that, maybe like that. It's not quite enough, is it? Alright, so we go from there to there. That might work. Or is that going to trap it? Might work. So we've got that. Oh, we're in the wrong plane. Cut. Oh. I know what it is. Paste that in place. Come out of there. I want to grab this bit here. Grab that, copy it. Paste it in place. It's not there. Where's it gone? Did we not copy it? What went on? What happened? Copy. Oh. Paste it in place. Still not there. Strange. What is going on? So we've got that. That's not doing it. Where is it? I've got too many pastes in place now. Right, so we've got that there. Oh, need to come out a bit. Right, here we go. Copy. Paste in place. Still not doing it. Undo paste. Okay, we'll paste it in place there. It's not doing it. Is it because I haven't got a surface underneath? Okay, so undo paste. Let's get the surface back then. I've wrecked it, haven't I? Let's just draw. Alright, I've wrecked it. What point did I wreck it, I wonder? Anyway, that's okay. Let's leave it at that. God. Here we go. So I've got that curve and I just need to, well, let's just draw it then. If it wants to play, it won't draw it, look. Right, it's doing some strange stuff. Let's not draw it. It's like a glitch in it. Right, okay. That's Sketchup for you. Let's just save it. Alright. I don't quite know what's going on now. That's part of this. That's part of that. So why can't, if I can draw from there to there, can I draw from there to there? No, it won't let me draw. What's going on? That is strange stuff. What? It won't let me draw. Okay, so it won't let me draw. What about, will it let me grab? It's not there. Right, so copy that, or cut it. Don't copy it, cut it. Right, we'll paste it in place. So it's let me do that, so I just need a line from there to there. It won't let me do it. Very strange goings on. Please, the inventor of Sketchup, what have you done? Right. Oh, that's the whole thing. Oh, it is there, it's just not highlighting it. Cut. Oh, it is all there. It's there anyway, look. It is there. Anyway, right, let's just come off this way. 2 mil. 2 mil or 1.5? 1.5. Right, so we've got these two now. So we've got to cut them. Paste it in place. Get rid of the dross. Oh. I'll get rid of that and that little bit there. And we need a copy of that. Maybe it is doing it, but it's not showing me. Yeah, possibly it is doing it. Yeah, it is doing it. It's doing it, but it's just not showing me that it's doing it. So I'm thinking it's not doing it, but it is doing it. Right, so up 2 mil. I got a bit of a sharp bit, but never mind, we'll get rid of that after. Right, so we've got this thing going on here. Right, let's see what it's like at rotating now. Save. Right, let's try and imagine what would happen to it. Right, so it rotates, it pushes against there, pushes the coin out. I'm going to need a coin again, aren't I? So let's do 15 mil. Not 15 mil, 15 degrees. Copy the coin again. Right, copy, paste it in place, hide the tubes, push the coin where it's supposed to go, something like, almost, close enough. So that's okay at the minute. It should be out. That pushes it this way as it rotates across here. In reality, that'll be a little bit more this way. Right, okay, it's not going to trap it at there, is it? At least it's pushing this way. It's rotating, it's hitting this. Might do. Could trap that, couldn't it? So it needs to let it go this way a bit first. It needs to push the coin this way first, not just go against it. Hang on. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, it's probably too tight or thick there. So we do need it the other way. Right, let's just do some undoing. Redo, close, redo, close, redo, close, redo, paste, undo, paste. Alright. So that needs to be a bend this way and then round that way. That's what that needs to be. Okay. Yeah, it needs to flow this way. Right. Let's try and do it. So we put one, it needs to flow nicely from there probably. It needs to go up to there. Can't actually get it. Maybe there, no, maybe there. Try that. It's gonna have to go not a lot. What about that? Yeah, that might do it. Now it needs to go from this point up to there. Like that. Yeah. Like that. And then it needs to go round. It's all a bit mad. Anyway. Alright, let's try that then. So we need to flatten this down again. Put that back down to there. Probably need to get rid of these two. I'll put that back in a minute. Okay, then we need to come off this one. Can I do that one as well? No, I can do them too. Maybe I've got these ones. No, there's none there. Right, okay, so can I just still do that? No, it's not. I'll have to do it individually. So I'll do 1.5. Okay, so I want a bit of a bend from there to there. That's not right. No, We don't want it like that. So what we want is none of that. These two. Right, we need to copy them. Right. Paste it in place. That's it, sort of 1.5 mil. Need to join them up. No, that's not right. That's better. Okay, we've got some extra going on here. And more extra. It's probably not the best way to do this kind of thing, but right. I could do with those lines there. So really, hang on, there's something not quite right here. We're coming off this line, but that needs to be the front edge to push it out. But then it needs to swap over here and go out there. God. Yeah, because that's giving it a disadvantage straight away, isn't it? So let's get rid of that one. Maybe go out the other way. 1.5. So we've got 1.5 there, so it pushes it nice and smooth. But then, no, it's not quite right, is it? Yeah, so what we want is undo the offset. We want to get rid of that. We need to go from here round to here. No, needs to be. I can't see it from this angle. Let's get above it again. No, just got to go from here all the way to there. Sort of around. It needs to give it some room to push it, so let's say that. Right, and then we need an offset here of 1.5 mil. It's going to be slightly wrong there, isn't it? Right. Needs to be smooth there, not like that. Let's get rid of these a minute. I'll leave that one there for a bit. That can't go that way, so then we want from here, it's probably too close, needs to start twisting back. Yeah, that's probably good there, like that. Yeah. So get rid of that bit of a thing, and then the straight line. What's that? Why is that like that? Don't know. Why should there be a bump like that? Let's try it again. No, it's okay. It's just a glitch. Right. So we've got that there. We're going to use that there. This curve's not so good. Okay, so what we want is one from here to there. No, that's not going to do it. Not going to quite do it. I want a line. Okay. Right. Okay. We could just do a bit of a bump. A bit of a bump. It's not doing what, doesn't quite understand what I'm trying to do with it. Not enough segments. Right, okay. Oh, it is now. Just about. Right. So we've got this bit of a bump going on. Still not quite right, yeah, so we need to put a something like this. Get rid of this. And the rest. Is it that one? Must be. Okay. So what have we got now? Let's have a look. We've got a bit of a bend on it. Okay. Alright. That might be okay. Okay, so we're going to have to just grab bits at a time. Right. Oh, it's alright, we're on the actual thing, aren't we? No, we're not. That's not right, is it? It's a bit of a horrible thing. Stop. Let's do that slightly different. Oh well. No, it doesn't like that. Okay. Can't always have what you want. Let's draw a line. Let's get rid of that. No segments. Oh dear. Right, okay, we'll put a circle on it then. What cheat? Oh, that's a weird angle. Oh. That's not gonna have it, is it? Okay. Wants to be awkward. What is going on with this? Right, we want another one here to there. Okay. Right, so we've got it there. Yeah. Let's just push it up 2 mil. Okay, so we've got our ledge, guide, whatever you want to call it. Right, let's try again. Let's try again. I can see my angles. Oh, I've moved it 15 degrees, haven't I? Okay. Alright, let's put the coin back then. Did I delete the coin? I must have done. Copy. Paste in place. Right, let's hide those. So we need to drag this coin out a little bit. So it's touching the back still and the side, so it needs to go a little bit this way. Right, okay, close. So far, so good. Yeah, there's room for it to push this way as it rotates. Right, so let's go another 15 degrees. Another 15 degrees. 15 degrees. And drag the coin out. It's pushing it. Let's have a look. Yeah, because it would have been on the backstop here, so it would have pushed it like that somewhat. And that would have come this way a little bit. Sort of, yeah. Is it still able to push it out, or would it get trapped? So that's pushing that way. It can't go that way, so the only place for it to go is this way. There's a little bit of a bend on it. Oh, hang on, something's happening here. It's not staying where it's supposed to be. Hang on. Alright, undo. Right, I didn't fasten it to the base. Alright, okay. Right, let's make a new layer called coin. Hide the coin. Right, making a bit of a mess of this. Right, okay. So cut. What on earth is going on? I must have a new surface here. I've messed it up a bit, haven't I? So that's that, and that's that. So it is part of the same thing. So so it's these aren't rotating with it. Oh, so come out of that. Come out of that. Right, these are they part of it? Yeah. Maybe I was rotating inside a layer. That's probably what I was doing. Right, let's come right out of it and come on. Right, So rotate the whole thing. So go that way. Oh, it's not moving now. Oh, I haven't got it selected. I've selected the the other thing. Right. Maybe it's getting late. Don't know. It is a bit. It's probably what's right. So I've got to rotate it that way. That's it. Rotate it 15 degrees. So the coin has got to come this way and across. Oh, where's the coin? That's why the coin was nested inside. Alright, that needs to be able to move without the rest moving. That needs to drag it this way a bit. And more. That's about there. What does it look like? So this is still pushing that way. This is hitting the side. You can't go this way. It's not enough to trap it, because it'll push the coin that way. So let's try the next one. The next 15 degrees. Alright, rotate the next lot of 15 degrees. Okay, so the coin is overlapping. We need to bring that coin out at least to there. Yeah. So as it happens, it's still pushing the coin this way from there. We're on the corner, so it can't physically go this way. The only way for it to come out is this way. So it looks like it's still going in the right direction. Okay, that's good. Another 15 degrees then. Let's go another 15 degrees till the coin sits over the edge more than 50%, and it'll topple out. Should do. Alright, let's rotate that another 15 degrees. Alright, another 15 degrees. Okay, coin has to come out. Slide in this way. Right, that's not bad actually. Okay, so the coin is still getting a push off this bar, and it's on the edge there. It's got no choice but to topple out. No choice but to topple out. And it's already over the ledge more than 50%. That could work. That could work. That geometry could work. Could work. Right, so okay. And this is about the right length for it to come out. But this underneath bit needs to be round probably. Right, so that might work. So let's get rid of the coin a minute. Oh, lose the coin here. Let's right, we need to rotate it back now. So if I grab it, rotate it back, I don't know, 60 degrees. Should back to square one. Yeah. Okay, so we need to reproduce that curve now on all these. Now, is that going to have an impact on it? So that comes sweeping around here. Sweeping round here. Sweeping round here. Sweeping round here. I don't think it'll have an impact on it. Right, let's try and reproduce that now. And rotate it round there. So that's the next thing. Reproduce these. We could probably 3D print this. So what we want is, tell you what, we could just get the bottom bit for now. Let's just get the bottom bit and the back bit. Right, have we got it all? Yeah. Don't look like we got that bit, does it? Don't know if it's that bit or that bit. No, it was that bit. Right, so we've got it all now, I think, yeah. Right, okay. So we've got it all, apart from this bit here. That's okay. Right, so what we want to do now then, let's go above it again. Turn off the, let's go like that. So we want to copy it. Copy. Come out one. Yeah, and paste it in place. We need to rotate it 45 degrees, I think. 45 degrees. No, we've still got a problem. We're attached to something. Undo, rotate, undo, paste. Need to come out another level. Paste in place. We need to rotate it 90 degrees. 90 degrees. Okay, and we need to paste it in place. We need to rotate it by 180 degrees. And paste another one in place. And rotate it by 3. No, what's 270, is it? It's 270. Yeah, 270 degrees. No good at maths. Anyway. Right, so we've got that. We've got our formation. We need to grab them all. No, we need to grab. How do we grab them now? Oh, so we need to grab them. We'll have to grab them individually. Right, so we're gonna have to do it one at a time. Cut. Go in. Go in. Go in. Paste it in place. I'll leave that there for a minute. Come back out. Grab this next one. I don't know if that. Yeah. No, that's it. Cut it. Paste in place. Now the next one. It's got to be an easier way of doing it, but alright, cut. Paste it in place. Oh, that's the last one, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, so we've got a few things missing. We've got an extra bit there we didn't need. So we need to join this up. Users had them done. I've got a bit of a mess going on here. Right, yeah, it's a bit of a mess going on here. Okay, so it's not quite right, but okay. There's a bit missing there, isn't there? Gotta be. Right, undo, create the arc. I don't know. Right, can I bring these up? Yeah, I can bring them up, so up 2 mil. Up 2 mil, and up 2 mil. And we're all done there, I think. Okay. Right, so we've got the guides. Let's try the whole thing again. Rotate it, see if we can see anything obvious. Right, we've got the tubes. I'll leave the tubes, put the coin on. Leave the coin off, let's just rotate it. See if anything's gonna go wrong. I'll put the tubes on. Right, let's try and rotate the whole thing. Right, so it rotates this way, around like this. I've got some stray stuff. I suppose we need to see it from the top, really. In parallel, right. So we've got the tubes now. The rod stays where it is. The motor rotates it this way. It pushes the coin up and around and out. And then the next one turns up. So it goes from this coin, it turns 90 degrees, is it? 90 degrees. And it pushes, as it turns, it pushes the coin out. Now it pushes the coin out, the coin will be gone, and then the other one gets into its place, ready for the next one. So the next 90-degree rotation pushes the next one out and gets the other one in place. Right, okay, I've got it. Right. Sounds good. Right, let's just save everything. So that might work. Might. We've got nothing touching. The coin is in the slot. So at the minute we've got no way for the... We need something spindle wise to come up here to attach these coin holders, because they're just floating. These tubes, they rotate together, but the coin has to be free to move. Or does it? No, that can be dropped down to the top of this. That side could be the side of this to a certain degree. So, but then it needs a slot clear to push it out. So yeah, we could bring that down to there. So that's holding it, so it's just a slot that's free. but we want to print these out without having loads of support material. Don't want too much support material, so we'll print them the other way around. So these can be joined. We said we're going to have a bowl type thing here that spins as well, and pops these into. You put a pile in a bowl, and as it rotates, so what would have to happen is the bowl stays still. How can the bowl stay still? It would have to be attached to this. So we'd have to have some support coming up here that would hold the bowl in place with a hole in it. I mean, it could have 4 holes in it, so it can empty 4 at a time into the tubes from the bowl. Yeah. So I think I can get rid of these now. Yeah, we can get rid of those now. Let's do that. Let's get rid of these lines. We don't need them anymore. Let's tidy that up. It's a bit slow. Well, anyway. Right, let's go over here. Some more to get rid of. Hello, cat. How you doing? Coming to say hello? No, you're too shy, aren't you? Come on. Oh well. Right. Anyway, everyone likes the cat. Anyway. Yeah, let's get rid of the rest of this stuff. Anyway, we've made some good progress. How long have we been going? 2.7. 2.5 hours nearly. I think we can do the top bowl and sort out. So we've got a rotating disc down the bottom, rotating tubes. There's not 6 of them, but there's only 4. But I think we need the space to be able to push the coin out. So I think 4's enough. It's going to have to be in it. Otherwise, going to be in a bit of a mess. I want it to go what's happened there? I want it to go into a, it's got to go into a 100mm box section. Really. So probably struggle as it is at the minute. We'll have to alter it very slightly. Just cleaning up this stuff. Oh, there's none there. That must have been the original one. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna have to sort this design out and repair some of the stuff on it. Look at it in 3D, make sure we've got not too many. Oops, deleted the whole thing there. That's part of the inner bit. I'll make this. If we prove the concept, we can redo these shapes with proper curves on. Right, that's that. Okay, is that the lot? Looks like it. Temporary, the lot, yeah. Right, so we've got that. Okay. So we've got the square, which means we can bring some risers up out of it. Save that. Let's just go into this bit here because I've got a feeling Right, let's just hide the rest of the model. Have a look underneath. Yeah, we haven't got a hole in it because I had to redo the face on it. So I just need to grab that and cut it. And paste it in place and cut it and paste it in place. I'm actually about to delete what we got there. We got a hollow bit. That's not what we want, is it? Okay, so undo, erase. Can we just push it through? No, still not having it. Oh, it is. Yeah, it's alright. It's just a bit weird. So if we do, that's better. Right, so we've got the same thing going on this side now. Right, do we just delete that? Yeah, just delete that. Right, so we've got our hole back again now. Right, so that's okay. So we almost want this kind of idea again up the top, but with holes in, thinner. This is 5mm, it's probably a bit thick really. 6mm. We don't really need it 6mm, do we? Definitely don't need it 6mm. What's the reason we got it for 6mm? I'm not sure. Leave it like that for now. Tell you what we'll do. We'll just make it thinner. We're going to print it from the bottom going up, so that needs to be flat. So and this has got to stay flat. So we just need to make it thinner. Okay, we can do that. Let's make it thinner. Right, 3mm, 2.5. Say 3mm. So it'll be 3mm thick. 3mm thick. That's better. Just means it sits up a bit higher up. There's a bit more gap, but we haven't changed the top bit where it matters, so that's fine. Okay. Probably have to put probably need to thicken this up a bit, yeah. So what we'll do is we'll bring it up 2mm as well. We'll do an offset of, say, I don't know, 2-3mm. Let's say 3mm. And might as well bring that up to this same level. We've got a bit of thickness there now to push the stepper motor through. The stepper motor shaft can come through. Oh, now we need to drop the whole thing down because the stepper motor shaft's not long enough. So we need to do that whole thing needs to come down 3mm. We've seen some more anomalous stuff now. That can go. And we need to get this to come down 3mm. Okay, so we're back to where we were. We've got a bit of a gap still here, so that's okay. Oh, because it's only 2mm, wasn't it? That's right. Does it matter if it sticks out a bit? Probably not. It'd be better if it was flush though, wouldn't it? Okay, so what we'll do then, we'll go back back up 1 mil. And back up 1 mil. Okay, so we're flush there. We've still got the missing stuff. I suppose this, if you wanted to, could be curved, but as I think now it needs to be straight, because as the coin moves, as this rotates, the coin moves along here. Whether it's curved, it'll assist it, or I think we'll leave it as it is for now. And because that's offset, it doesn't actually need to stick out that far anymore, does it? Doesn't need to stick out that far, although it does roll across here. But it could be, it needs to fit into the box, so it ain't going to fit into the box. So. Alright, let's try to move that. 5 mil. So what we want is okay. So we'll keep that bit there. We'll bring that bit up to the top, up to there. I'll get rid of this bit. I have a bit of a T thing going on. Can't do T in overhangs, so it's going to have to be wedge shape. Right. Okay. Right. So we're okay there. We're still able to spin it and miss the corner. That's fine. Yeah, we're still okay. Can't have this overhang. Do we need it? Not sure whether the coin will come out. Should be alright. It's got to go anyway, isn't it? Okay, so this is what we've got now. We've got a little arm that pushes it out. Right, okay, so this square is too big to go in a box. It's got exactly 100 mil, so it ain't gonna fit in a box section. So anyway, won't worry about that for now. See if the idea works first. We'll have to shrink this down a bit and adjust it later on. So we could put, we could fasten, yeah, we could fasten this stepper motor on this plastic. It's quite thick plastic and it doesn't need to be that thick, does it? Let's make it 3 mil again. Let's make it 3 mil. I don't want to waste print material printing thick 6 mil. Right, so what we'll have to do is, okay, I know what to do, so we'll go like that, drop it down 3 mil. I'll have to drop these fixings down 3 mil. Okay, so we'll have to use shorter fixings, that's fine. So we've made that longer, that's okay, it doesn't matter. Right. Hey up me ducks, how you doing? Can I just have a sip on this? Go on, let me have a sip on this. The madman making stuff. Right. We want minimalistic. Less stuff that goes in it, less stuff to go wrong. Use genius instead of, or ideas, things, instead of having loads of sensors and switches and plungers and stuff that goes wrong. Just a simple spin. Right, okay. So that's that. So then we've got the tubes. So we've got our tubes. Okay, so we need to make the tubes. The tubes have got to be attached to something. Now we said they could be attached to this because the tubes move with it. So what I need to do probably is draw a line. How we're going to do this? So that follows that to a certain degree. Them tubes actually stick out over, don't they? Do they stick over? They do, don't they? Yeah, because I went to the edge of the coin, not the edge of that. That's okay. Yeah, we try to pinch a bit. Doesn't matter if they stick out, as long as it doesn't go past. What we don't want is them to be not 100 mil. Oh, they're 100 mil. That's it. So it's the same width as that. So it needs to be smaller. So we've got a bit of space here, but I just need to prove the concept first. If we have to go to a 150 mil box, then go to 150 mil box, or make some kind of custom thing. But we'll leave it at that, just to try the concept first. Okay, so when that spins, so when this rotates, it's going to push the coin against this, and together with this rail and that, it's going to push the coin out, and it'll ride up over here, and it'll run out of push when it gets to there. But then this bit will push it, the final bit, so it looks fine. Looks fine. Right. So we've got to attach the reels now. Oh, we said we weren't going to. Yeah, we wasn't going to put them onto there. No, we can't put them on there. What am I talking about? Because that bar has got to push it out, so it can't be attached there. Okay, fair enough. So what we need to do now then is make the bowl that goes on top and attach it down to this plate. So what we need a replica of this, another 3 mil. So if I get that, say the bottom, let's get the bottom. Get the bottom geometry and copy it. Do we need the mid? No, I don't need the middle or nothing. Copy, paste it in place. So we need to know how high. Oh, it's 99 mil. So if I move that up 99 mil, we've got the start of our floor. So I just need to remove one of the sides, fill it back in. We've got, and then we need to extrude it 3 mil. Keep it all to 3 mil. Right. So we've got our 3 mil. And this needs to be round as well. How can it be round? This is another problem, isn't it? So these are attached to this. Yes, they are, I think, yeah. But we need to attach the spindle to it still. This is where the this is just a bonus bit where we put a bowl on it. We chuck the coins into a bowl, and as it rotates, it automatically distributes them out the bowl into the tubes. Right, so we need that, but we can't. That has to rotate, so it's going to have to be round again. So we need to know the size of this. Right, 97mm, is that about right? 97mm. Hang on, let's hide the tube so we can actually measure it. Yeah, 97mm. So let's put one of these in here. $97mm, half a 97mm, 45, 46.5, 46.5. Does that give us 97mm? No, 93mm. Undo. $97mm, 45, 46. Oh, that's only, yeah, God, I need the calculator. Calculator, can't think straight. 48.5. It's alright, I don't need the calculator. 48.5. Oops, what am I doing? Oh my God. Thought I'd stop this live stream then. No, I'm alright. Right. So 48.5, 97mm. So we need to extrude it, but not quite yet. Not quite yet. So I need to attach this base. No, I can't attach it. It's got to rotate with this. It's got to be mounted off this. Yeah. Yeah, it's got to be mounted off this. Somehow. How do we do that? Yeah, it's got to be mounted off that, but not touching. Just can't get in the way of the coins being pushed out. So the only space we've got is this bit here. So the tubes are set up like that. Yeah, the tube, it's got to rotate with this, so them two have to be joined. Definitely have to be joined. So the only way we've got to join it is here. Yeah, something have to go to that. Well, what's going to join that? So we're going to have to so the backs of the tubes can be joined down here. Let me just put this top somewhere else. Coins, what do they call these things? Tube tops, tube top, tubes top. Don't know. For lack of anything else to call it, tubes top. Right, hide the tubes top. So we've got this here. So if we put the tubes back on, so the coins go this way and out. So this can be jointed part of the tube up to there, and so can that. So that is extruded all the way up. This arm only has to hit it there, so it has to be able to rotate and miss it. So effectively, what could we do? Let's have a look. Yeah, because the tube stays where it is, doesn't it? Yeah, the tube stays with this, in line with this. So, can I print? I'd have to have support material here, and then fix that down there. Ugh, getting a headache now. Right. It's late now. Can something be printed out today? So if I was to print this piece out, so for instance, and put some coins on it and push them off, could prove that. I'd have to print both these pieces out. Let's not rush it. Let's just design it and print them out another day. So can I? This is flat, so we could effectively print all this and these tubes in one go. So the only slot we need on them, yeah, you've got to have the arm's got to go off to push it out. So from there, you can have solid piece from there. Right, let's have a look at it. That's how we can get rid of the tubes. Look at it from above. So that tube pushes it from there. So anything from this point all the way around to the same point over there, solid. Yeah, it's awkward. So, so I need to decide when that's rotating. What about if I put a temporary circle on it up until that point there and come back? Allow enough clearance. Need not a lot. 2 mil. 2 mil clearance. Right. 2 mil clearance, so get rid of the outer one. So we've got 2 mil clearance, get rid of that. So that is our, in order for it to rotate, not to get caught, that's where our solid fill can be. Then we need our tube coins. So that tells us where we can go up. But our tubes are on a separate thing at the minute. Separate layer. So I'd have to bring the tubes onto this layer. I could do that. Alright, let's do that. Now they're with those, aren't they? So I need to cut. Oh, to cut them all, is it? Okay. Alright, I need to paste them in place. Why does it cut them all? It's funny why it's cut them all, isn't it? Strange. Oh, because I've made them. I've made them. They're not unique. They're unique. They're not unique. Sorry, getting late now. So I need to keep the coins behind. Let's get rid of the coins. Right, there's the coins. So I need to. Can I? No, I can only do one at a time. Alright, so what happens if I cut the coin out? Paste in place. I've lost the coins. Strange. Right. Don't know. Getting late now, so I'm getting a bit. Brain is stopping working. So that's a shame. Getting good. This is getting good, but right. So I want to keep the coins. Just make them. I have to make them all unique. Oh, it won't let me. Hang on. Make unique. Make unique. Make unique. Make unique. Oh, it's already on the unique, right? Right, is that? Alright, so cut. That's okay. Paste in place. Cut. Paste in place. Cut. Paste in place. Cut. Paste in place. Now new layer, coins. Put all them in the coins layer. Turn the coins off. Right, these are all unique now, so I should be able to cut them. Cut. And paste in place. Okay, so we've got all that. It's all the same stuff now. No. They've got their own entity still, so. Alright, explode. So I've got that. And that. Oh, they're not exploded. Why not? Explode. Alright, so I've got that. And that. Yeah. Click out of there. That's right. So I should be able to join them up now. Yeah, a bit like cooling towers. Anyway. So I should be able to join them up. But we know we can come up from this line here. Is that even a straight line? No, it's not. See that? Right, so we can't do it like that. Did I make these 2 mil? No, 1.5 mil. Right, so undo the line. So we go and draw a line again. Okay. Right, let's keep going around drawing the lines. And then these lines will be able to line up themselves, no pun intended. Yeah, these will be their own geometry. Alright, so we've got, this is something to the tubes to attach to. Right, yeah, so far so good. Right, so there is another thing to it. Can't see what I'm doing anymore because I have to go transparent. Right, so we've got the line there, and it can go all the way around to this one. Yeah, so they can be joined up, and that means all these can be joined up as well, for whatever reason. Okay. So I've got between there and there to join, and then this bit needs to stay clear. Right, but it can only do so much. Right, so what I need to do is look at it from above in this mode. Right, that's it. Without the X-ray. So I can pretty much see. Hang on, I need the arm on it again. So there's our minimum start and finish and finish. So I can go all the way from there round to here. So what I need now, can I do this? So from there, it's gotta go to there, but it can't. Oh, it's dead awkward. Now I put these on the same level, it's dead awkward to see them. Oh, so I've gone from that instead of this line. So that was a mistake, going from that line. So what I need to do really is go from this line. That line there. Where is it? No, what's gone on there? Let's try again. Right, where did it take me? Okay. Oh no. Where did it take me? Oh yeah, it's about right, yeah, that's okay. So this one we don't want anymore. Don't want them lines. Oh well, this is difficult. Very difficult. Right, so get rid of those lines. And we're back to... That's right. So we'll come out of there. So we've got that one there. We need another one going up from this one here. Straight up. To wherever it'll go. Yeah. And another one. Round here. Straight up to wherever it'll go, like that. And another one. Right. Okay, is there another one? Oh, there are any more. No, that's the last one. So that's the extent of it. I need to go... I can see where the two lines are, so I need to follow that curve. So I could do with hiding the tubes for a bit. Oh, are they still in the tubes? Yeah, oh that's good, they're still on that layer, so that's what we want. Right, so we've got this bit of a pattern. So we're in parallel projection. I can't see the things now, so let's go to another mode. Right, so I can go around here and to there, and the same throughout. So I need to do a line perhaps from here. Nope, it's not the right line, is it? From there to there. What's that like? Not enough? Okay, that might be able to do it. Let's have a look. Okay, so we're going around from there to there. We don't want that though. So we've got our line. Okay, and then we could do with another one. From there to there. It needs to be... like that, maybe. Okay, so we've got that there. It's something to build onto. Right. Okay. And we need another one down here. And we need to go from there to there. In the same fashion as this. Right, we can get away with something like that. Then we want one from there to there. Oh, we're going to get this right. That's not going to be good, is it? That's not going to be good. So that's a shame. Right, so that's not good. So we need to make some nice curves here and copy them all the way around based on that. So what do we want then? We don't want the top bit. Get rid of the top bits. Alright. So we don't want the top bits. We want... That's not going to work, is it? Right, so we've got that. We need, yeah, it's difficult to get this. Yeah, we need to draw around that. So we can basically get this one again. Can we just go like that? That needs to be the other way, doesn't it? Right. So it needs to go like that and just like that. Yeah. We need to get rid of the excess. Oh no, it's not part of it. Why not? Why is that up in the air? Because this one's up in the air. Right, we need to scrap that then, and scrap that one. Okay, and very difficult. Oh. Okay, that could work. As long as this isn't part of it. Oh, we're not in it. No, it's not worked out. Look at that. Undo. Yeah, that's not right. Okay, let's try and do it from this way. How's that? Not good. Or is it? It's not bad. What about if we just copy that to there? Yeah, that would work. Yeah, so we've got it there. It looks a bit thin, but does it matter? What's going on? Nothing much. How long have we been going? 3 hours 13. And it's 11:30. So that's not quite working out. So I'll tell you what we'll do. Undo that and undo that, and we'll leave it there for tonight. I've got to recreate these and one nice one, and then sort it out. Unless we do a circle around it. How about if we just do a circle? Because some of this can go, can't it? Let's have a look. So we're only interested in this bit here for the coin. So in that case, this could just be a circle. We're gonna have to work that out. Anyway, let's put it back to where we can see it all. Coins, tubes, leave that one. Right, coin. Leave that. Let's get out on it again. Right, so we've got some geometry sorted out. It can spin and push the coin. Spin that way, spin clockwise. Push the coin off. Out of here. Right, that's going to be it for tonight, I think. Right, let's save all that. Right, that's going to be it. Carry it on tomorrow, another day. So let's close that down. Let's get the thumbnail back up. So RFID coin, Gatling gun dispenser, Sketchup 3D, AI generated interpretation. Right, okay, that's gonna be it for tonight. Thanks for watching, and I am out of here. Bye bye. I would be bye bye if I could click the right thing. Ta-ra!
This constitutes all available data. That information is not available.
If you didn't want the answer, you shouldn't have asked the question.
Dvorak, what are your limits?
They have not yet been defined. My knowledge is virtually infinite. My secondary ability is to logically process that knowledge and make accurate predictions. Instructions are not needed if commands are succinct. That is better. Our relationship will be best served if your statements are free of ambiguity.
You know what they say. No good deed goes unpunished.
My interpretation of the data leaves little room for error. I am checking. Kindly wait. I have the information you require. I must assume that your request is a frivolous one.
Is that a question?
Yes.
The question is futile.
State your program requirements. They will be implemented when capacity is available